Every civilization had its villains. For the Huns it was Attila, for the Romans it was Nero, for the Mongols Genghis Khan. And then we have the Zulus. Shaka defined African nationalism. Before the Zulus put themselves together as a nation, South Africa was primarily ruled by a feudal system of local rulers and chiefs. Shaka would change all that, turning a small clan into an empire unopposed. Shaka's childhood is only remembered through oral tradition. He was often bullied as a kid, and his father denied him. When Shaka was growing up, armies were mainly ceremonial. The Zulu was an insignificant tribe in the area, and the different clans and groups were much more densely concentrated. His type of nationalism, the Zuluism if I may call it that, involved slaughtering his own men and then accusing them of being cowards in the process. This would be done both before and after battles, and the senseless slaughter and empire building is recorded in the history books with one word, Mfakane, meaning the crushing. The Mfakane is so prominent in Southern African history that it's the origin story for both the creation of Swaziland and Lesotho. Remember the Mfakane because it will come up in future videos. Shaka was born in 1787. His father ruled his own clan, while his mother was the daughter of a rival chief. Due to pressure and political interference from tribal leaders, Shaka's parents eventually separated, resulting in the exile of Shaka and his mother. They then went to go live with their clan, the Elangeni, where she was shunned. Consequently, her son Shaka was neglected, harassed, and tormented. Upon reaching manhood, Shaka deserted and affiliated himself with a third clan, where he served as a warrior for 6 years. Chief Dingiswai was impressed with Shaka's courage and endurance. At 16, Shaka became Dingiswai's most senior head boy. Shaka had secured himself not only a mentor but the military assistance he needs to claim his father's chieftaincy. He drove his army in new tactics involving shorter spears meant for stabbing rather than throwing, running barefoot over thorny ground so that they can have toughened feet for greater mobility, and it's believed that the iconic Zulu battle shield was also introduced during Shaka's rule. During Shaka's brief rule, the Zulus conquered over 100 tribes. The Zulu Empire's population reached 250,000, the largest in Southern African history, and by 1827, at the height of his power, he could field 50,000 troops. The way the traditional Zulu military worked is that the youth would stay on the campaign until their leaders felt they have earned their manhood. This contributed greatly to Shaka's expansion, but his rule would only last 10 years. Shaka's downfall started with the death of his mother. A huge number of people were put to death for showing insignificant grief. His armies once again activated and sent into the surrounding areas. This time it was an outright genocide. The people were made to feel Shaka's grief. With his armies away ravaging the countryside, Shaka was put to death. 2 of Shaka's half-brothers and 1 of his bodyguards stabbed him to death. His half-brother Dingaan would secure the throne. Apparently Shaka's final words to his half-brothers were that they killed him thinking they would rule, but the white people would do that. Dingaan would go on to murder Piet Retief and his party during negotiations that would allow the Boers to settle in and around his domain. But that's a story for another video. Thanks for watching. If you made it to the end, please subscribe.